Duke took the film out of my camera, but not out of my earring. What's up, guys? Are you ready for another unboxing? G.I. Joe Classified Zarana. Quick story about Zarana. And I don't want to spend too much time bashing Walmart. I'm not really going to bash them, but Saturday it showed, because originally it was supposed to show up on Monday. Saturday it said it's coming early. And so at 3:16, I get a notification saying that it has arrived. Package has been delivered. So at 3:32, I look at my doorstep. There's no package. So I walk out to my mailbox, realizing it's small enough it could be in the mailbox, even though the other two figures I ordered were on the doorstep. I look in the mailbox. It's empty. There's no figure. Is it at one of my neighbor's house? Is it on somebody else's doorstep? I don't know. I'm not about to go start banging on people's doors trying to figure out where my toy is. I just gotta wait. And it's funny when you're in this situation, how many times you will open the door and look at the doorstep, hoping it'll somehow magically appear, hoping maybe he just put shipped or delivered on a bunch at once because he was planning ahead. Because it didn't seem realistic based on where my apartment is for somebody to walk by in that 16-minute window between them dropping it off and me opening the door. There's no way somebody could have had the magic timing of finding my Zarana and taking her. And usually Walmart, I've noticed, not like I'm pro Walmart. I know a lot of people hate Walmart, but digitally, they're pretty awesome. I got my oil change there a while back because getting your oil change is boring. I'd rather walk around Walmart in the store while they're doing it to pass the time rather than sit in the car and have them ask me a bunch of questions and ask me if I want to change stuff. And they always suggest things and you feel like shit saying no. No, I don't want to because I'm cheap. I don't care if my car breaks down. Because they're trying to oversell you all kinds of stuff. Transmission flushes and shit like that. So I'd rather be in a store, dicking around, looking at their crappy toy section. And they're really good about, as soon as they start working on your car, you get a text message. And then as soon as they're done, they give you another text message. You can go. You don't got to be checking in every 5 minutes. It's nice. It's a good experience. And with the shipping of this package, they were pretty good. I've ordered probably 5 things from them, all with success, until this one. It's like, no, come on, we had a good thing. But Monday I got home, I checked the mail, I opened the box, and look who it is. Zarana, waiting for me, finally. And even though I've had her now for a couple days, because I haven't gotten around to unboxing her yet, I still find myself wanting to look on the doorstep to see if she's arrived yet. So let's open this up and see what she's got, even though she's got the cool clear package where you can see her. So I already know what she looks like. But still, I haven't taken her out and looked at all of her accessories. Zarana's old school, so if you've been into G.I. Joe since the 80s, if you're my age, you know who she is. She's Zartan's sister. She's also Xandar's sister. Her and Xandar are apparently fraternal twins, whatever the hell that is. That means they have different dads? I didn't even know that was possible. I thought only cats and dogs could do that. That's where you get somebody pregnant when they're already pregnant, I think. And her first appearance was in issue 50 in 1986. She's one of the original, well, she's like the second Cobra girl, which there are not many. And she was one of the first 4, right? Lady J, Scarlet, CoverGirl, Baroness, 5. Zarana was 5th, as far as action figures. And she looks angry. I thought she had interchangeable heads because she has different hairstyles, but they're doing this weird thing with the female shows in Cobras where they just have different hair pieces, which is kind of cool. They just look really funny without it. This one, I like this one. It looks more like the cartoon and the comics. Definitely the comics. And then there's this one. I don't like this one at all. This one looks like the original figure. Like the second head. Not that goofy first head. Remember the first head? She looked all weird. And her head had I think only one of them had the separate, you could tell it was glued on, like a rubber piece. But then the second head one looked better. She looked kind of chubby though. But neither figure did the character justice. I hated it when G.I. Joe figures would screw up awesome characters. Like, there was never a good Chuckles figure. There never really was in 1/18 scale. The classified one's awesome. I want him, and I dropped the ball. I missed the boat on that one because I was anti-classified figures, and now he's like, I don't know, I found one for like $130, and I ain't doing it. I paid $13 for her. I'm putting her other hair back on. There we go. That's the Zarana I like. She's just all skimpy. They still made her pink, like, because in the cartoon, even, and the comics, that was just a hole. She didn't have like pink yoga pants on underneath her pants. And when you're a 4th grade little kid watching it, that's pretty damn hot. So she comes with a gun with the blade on it. She comes with 2 knives and a backpack. I don't remember if the little figure came with the backpack or not. And a magazine for the gun. I thought that was a walkie-talkie at first. I thought that was weird. There, the gun looks a little better now. Oh yeah, she's ready for battle. So Zarana, her and Mainframe had that little fling in the cartoon. In the comics, Road Pig always had a thing for Zarana. Road Pig and his alter ego, Donald the poet, the big dumb poet. He was kind of like a David Banner Incredible Hulk. Like, when he was Road Pig, he was ready to smash and destroy. Not that David Banner was a poet, but he was definitely a different character than he was when he was the Hulk. But I guess later on, Destro dumps Baroness and gets with Zarana. Those are in Devil's Due Publishing Comics. I haven't read a whole lot of those, so I was unaware of this until I heard that Word Burglar song where he mentioned it. If you don't know who Word Burglar is, go to YouTube. Maybe I'll put a link in the bio or the notes. He's a rapper that does a bunch of songs based on G.I. Joe, and they're pretty awesome. They're pretty cool because the guy's obviously a G.I. Joe fan. He knows the history, so when he drops his rhymes, he's like telling old stories of G.I. Joe. He's really cool. But I don't know. Zarana and Destro? That's a weird couple. Baroness and Destro were the perfect couple, even though she cheated on him with Fred 7. He doesn't know that, though. But I think that's all I got to say about this figure. You can find her cheap for under $15, either on Amazon or at Walmart. And that's all I know so far. I'm sure maybe Big Bad Toy Store has her too. But definitely worth it if you don't already have her. It kind of makes me mad because as far as like the 25th anniversary figures, I have all the Dreadnoks that they made from that series, except for her, because she was like a club exclusive. So by the time I could find her on like eBay or Amazon, she was already $100 like 10 years ago. And I was like, I'm not paying that much, because $100 was even more money back then. And now, I don't know, she's like $300. I'm not doing it, but it really sucks to have all the Dreadnoks. Then you got to pull out that original Zarana that they made in 1986, who's not as cool. Was cool enough for the time, but doesn't fit in with these new figures at all. Because let's face it, the 25th anniversary and the original Real American Hero figures, they're not that compatible. That's why I'm glad most of them they kept to the original uniforms, because you basically had to start over. All right, guys, I will see you guys next time. If you enjoy these videos and looking at my toys, I got some more stuff I'm planning to pull out soon that won't be an unboxing. It'll be like stuff I made or created or bought and converted. And those should be coming soon. So subscribe, and I will see you guys soon. See ya.